That ghost trader up in Appalachia's got us under a spell. The selling broke down treasures that don't work so well. When us Captain Noodle Pence, they'll buy 'em anyway, trying not to spend all their atoms every day.
Greetings and salutations, wastelanders and wanderers. My name is Oscapt.
And I'm Noodle Pants.
And what are we doing, Noodle? Why am I dressed like this?
You are a fisherdom. We are preparing.
I am a fishermany.
Fishermany. You are a fisher dude. We
That's
are
right.
super stoked about the fishing update. It has its flaws for sure. It is a Bethesda game after all. It will have some quirks and some bugs. That's to be expected. But overall,
Not flaws, features.
Features. Overall, having learned more about how fishing will be integrated into the game, we have very high hopes for the feature itself and for the rewards. We think it's going to get more people involved in Fallout 76 and more people involved in various events throughout the wasteland. So we think it's going to be super cool. We have some news about fishing, and today, after the Atomic Shop, while we run around in the wasteland and do our dailies and whatnot, we will also be answering fishing questions. If you guys have any specific questions, please shout them out in the live chat to get our attention. Make sure to make it a super chat. We do also have a goal today. Our goal is $300 today, and today is ad-free because last week we reached our goal. And Triglide has already gifted 20 memberships, so we're off to a great start.
And while I look like I'm actually sitting here on a dock,
Oh my God, you totally weren't even there or listening to anything I said.
I was listening. I too am excited about fishing, but I'm really trying not to get killed by a bunch of aliens. Oh my God, I just fell inside of a house.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we've been doing research on fishing. We had a video come out this weekend about it, and so like Noodle said, if you have questions, we will answer them to the best of our ability. You know, of course, with the caveat that things are subject to change. I'm coming, Carmen Sandy Gun. Oh, somebody else already got you. The new season starts next week. Oh my God, I'm like totally dying. This is really hard to like talk.
Okay, you're off the hook. If you're doing something else, I'll run the show. Go get killed. Anyway, I have some other news for you guys. Oscapt has given me a button, my very own button to press on this magical device that has many buttons.
Hopefully it works.
Hopefully it works. I have made for you, by popular demand, new t-shirts. With one design being bugs are what we pay for. And another one being our one and only golden rule on this show, don't be a duck. As you can see on the screen, there is also a QR code that will take you directly to the shop. I will also post a link to the shop in the video description. Not in the video description, in the live chat. It is also in every single video description. So when you guys ask for links to the shop or where the music is coming from in our final credits, all of that is linked in every single video description. So make sure to check that every time that you're looking for something. So some of you have already been busy shopping this morning, getting these t-shirts. I am getting the reports from that, so thank you kindly. If you have not yet gotten a Gamer Aviator t-shirt, make sure to either scan the QR code that's appearing on the screen right now or follow the direct link that is in the live chat. And where else? Who's been paying attention? Probably not Oscapt. In the video description, we have a ton of cool designs, including our bee man. and our Mothman, and of course the standard Gamer Aviator flare. So do swing by, grab something fun for yourself, represent our cause of Don't Be a Duck, and help support the channel, because every single purchase helps us eat and therefore make more content for this show. And it looks like the mole rats are done. So as soon as I get a report from the mole rats, which I think I already did, I can switch back to myself. And we'll go over what's in the Atomic Shop today. Please hold. Somebody give me a drum roll.
I really thought that like I could run an event and participate in the stream in the intro, and I was so totally wrong.
You were wrong. You weren't
I was
right.
wrong.
You were wrong. Oscap
In
was
fact, I'm going to
so
totally
wrong.
hijack the screen, and
Oh my god.
this is madness.
Okay, show us the end of the event. Maybe you'll get some cool rewards.
Maybe.
Maybe you'll get the whack-a-cow.
Still holding out for that whack-a-cow. Yeah, the whack-a-mole.
The whack-a-cow. People have been coming up with very creative names for that thing, but whack-a-cow just kind of rolls off your tongue, don't you think? Whack-a-cow. Where are you? This is Mononga?
This is Mononga, yeah.
And
Kinda
anyone else in
Max
your...
out. I got Dead Reaper and Geezer Dude on my team. There's a bunch of people here, though.
Oh, cool. Admiral Wag says I got the whack-a-cow last night. Way cool.
Sweet.
Ramen Bash. That's a good name for it.
Fun Bash, yeah, that is good.
Very cool. I saw that thing and it is cute. I saw it in action, and in fact, I am going to review my whack-a-cow on Xbox in the days to come for you guys. Oh, clap. I think that could be misinterpreted.
Let's see. Oh, I got the Alien Target Practice poster. That's cool.
Oh, that poster is cool.
Somebody like just threw a bunch of junk on the ground.
Actually, I like all the alien rewards. I love my lamps. I have my purple Flatwoods Monster lamp, also on Xbox. And it's
I already have
really
the poster.
cute. Aww. And also the green alien
Let's see if I got
head.
anything new. God, there's so much stuff I already know. Real quick, and then we'll go over to Noodle doing the Atomic Shop, planned cosmic capture, and a rocket that I apparently didn't have. So, super exciting, but neither was it a sharp stick in the eye. Back to you, Noodle Pants.
Hello, hello.
What? Is that a cat?
That is a new cat, and it comes in a bundle. This is very much like our original Tabby Cat, but now it is orange with brighter stripes. This is like a little tiger cat with green eyes. Very adorable. So yeah, obviously every cat and dog is going to be a reskin, but reskins are like bugs, what we pay for. This bundle comes with the Cat Command, the new emote, and the new cat collar. I think the collar is quite cute. So that's the bundle, and the bundle is 1,200 atoms. Let's see if it adds up if we buy things separately. If we buy them separately, the cat comes at 800 atoms. Now remember, kids, this is a reskin of our gray tabby. So all you're getting is a slightly more orange coat. Oh, not striped though. This is more like an Aussie cat. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
That's a
wild
gorgeous
cats.
cat. Yeah. Okay, as far as reskins go, I think this is a pretty successful one. But how do you feel about the price? 800 atoms for a kitty? It's like cats for less. Right? We're a little sore about that.
Yeah.
We went to puppies for less and discovered that a puppy goes for $3,000 these days.
Or more. Like the discount ones with the hypoallergenic Shih Tzus, they were only $1,500.
Right? So 800, our prefabs are usually 700. Just to put things in perspective, you can get a house or you can get a kitty. For 500 atoms, you can get the wave command for your cat. Now that I think is shamelessly steep. It's cute and all, but I don't think anyone is just gonna buy that for their other cats and not buy the bundle. So just these two prices alone kind of force you into the bundle. And of course the collar itself is $250, which is quite reasonable. That's pretty standard. And here it is actually featured on our basic tabby cat, the gray one. So I would recommend, if you like this cat, if you like this reskin, just get the bundle. It makes more sense. It is super cute. I am not a cat person. I already own 2 cats in the game. I honestly don't want to spend 1,200 atoms on this cat. Unless you guys super chat me to buy it, I'm gonna pass this by and not demo it. I'm sorry. I would rather buy something and review it that I'm actually going to use at least once in the game. But cat, I'm gonna put it away. And I don't want to buy things that I will immediately return. That's just unethical. A show of force emote, $250. Half the price of the cat emote. Very interesting.
Well, the cat emote is really less of an emote and more of a method to interact with your cat.
It is specialized.
It's a cat interaction.
Cat interaction. It is specialized and therefore pricey. Now, this thing we saw in the data mine a few months ago, and we were wondering about what it is and what it does. This is an industrial fusion core recharger, and I think it looks very attractive. As always, this item cannot be built inside a shelter, so beware. Even though it's cool looking, this is an upstairs item only, pretty typical. And the price for it also... Sorry?
I'm going to go buy that right now because there's a question about whether it can hold more than 4 fusion cores.
Yeah.
Because we already have a fusion core recharger.
Yes.
That holds 4. So if this is just like the same thing but with a different skin, that's going to be lame.
Yeah, I see people screaming another reskin in the comments, but is it though? Is it? We will solve that mystery right now for the low price of 700 atoms.
Which I can do if you'd like me to switch to my screen.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm here, and I am spending atoms on an industrial fusion core recharger. So I'm at my camp where I have, oh my god, it's so dark here.
Yes, your camp is very dark.
Fortunately,
It
there's light
may
back here.
also be nighttime.
Oh, you know what? I think we've got that saturation bug where I gotta bounce my HD60. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll
I see you
fix
fine.
that in just a second. Yeah. So here is my modern home fusion core recharger, which requires 20 electricity. Let's go ahead and scrap that, and let's deploy the industrial core recharger. Should be hopefully at the top of my new list. Oh my god, why do I have so many things? There it is, industrial fusion core recharger, and
we do have way too much stuff.
it's giving me flack about intersecting with an existing object. What's going on here? Intersects with an existing object. Okay, well, we're just gonna go put this like in the middle of my house. Like, you're gonna be retarded about it, then
we're just gonna
find
leave.
a place where there's some electricity. Yeah, then we're just not gonna play your stupid game, huh? How about that?
That's right.
How about if I put it up on top of the roof? There, now what? Okay, and we'll wire that to something. And now we can, ooh, it's got a pretty display. That's kind of cool. Let me run over there and talk to it. And we'll see answer to the question. I know I'm not gonna leave it up on the roof. I just didn't want to have to fuss with it. Nope, it holds 4.
Only. It holds 4. Okay,
4, it's just prettier.
So it's just a reskin.
And that's weird. And if you try to interact with it, like, now I can't interact with it again.
What? Is it
Come
bugged?
on!
Is
It's
it?
bugged.
No.
Yeah, I like it.
No way.
The screen is off, and I'm like spamming the X button, and now I can't get into it.
That's for
so lame.
Todd's sake, they're saying.
Oh man. Okay, let me see if like I pick it up and move it or something like that. I mean, there's a very slim chance. I've got a lot of power. There's a slim chance that it's just underpowered, but it worked for a second. You would think that if it was underpowered, it like would have never worked at all, and more of my stuff would be not
That's
working.
true. Yeah, it shouldn't work intermittently. You said it. Bugs are what we pay for. What are you complaining about?
That's right. Okay. Let's do this. Let's just ruin my camp by dropping a dedicated. Oh my god, that thing's enormous. It's so big it doesn't even fit on the screen. We're gonna just give this guy his own.
Go down to
fusion
the
reactor
fusion reactors.
generator
Yeah, scroll over to the right, and it's gonna be one of the squarish ones.
One of the small ones. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. That's nicer.
That's the one I like to use a lot. It's easy to hide.
Oh no, I'm out of budget. Okay. Well, I will. I'll come back to this. Back to you.
Okay, Admiral Wags also asked if we can show the Wackacow if you have one. We will do that after the Atomic Shop review.
Yeah, I don't have one, but Geezer Dude does, so we can go to his camp.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, back to, well, that was interesting. We will certainly dig into that item more after the show, and if it is indeed bugged, then there's going to be a video on it. Next up, we have Warm and Fuzzies bundle. That looks really cute. We have all of our kitty rides, and of course cat themed. Today seems to be pretty cat themed. So if you would like to ride a kitty as well as interact with one, you can in two colors,
goodness.
in fact. Who doesn't love to ride
I
a
started paying
kitty?
attention right at the right spot.
If you would like to ride a kitty.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so this comes with the Mr. Fuzzy Balloon Station, the Tinker's Workbench, the plushie, and the two kitty rides, and of course a player icon as well. I love all of these Mr. Fuzzy themed things. I have both of the workbenches, and they're absolutely amazing. So much fun. It's just a really cool aesthetic. If you're into stuff like that, 1,500 atoms for this bundle is quite reasonable for Atomic Shop prices. And of course, if you already own some of these things, that will be checked off your list. Complete Chaos bundle. Now that looks like fun. Includes Complete Chaos Power Armor paint. Wow, I've never seen Power Armor paint like that. That's insane. That's like
That is insane.
not even from this game. Insane. I like it. Very different. Very, very different. I don't roll in Power Armor myself, but I know a lot of you do, and a lot of you like to display your Power Armor collections, so that's definitely one for a collection. It also comes with a Gatling Plasma paint, some wallpaper, very industrial looking wallpaper for all of your military types, and a very industrial floor as well. So super theme specific, very badass, and definitely cool. Now this is exciting. A discounted camp slot.
Now, be careful, because you would think that you could purchase as many of them as you want for a discounted price, but that is not correct. The first one costs $700, and everyone after that goes back up to $1,000.
Yes, yes. Thank you for the heads up. I have fallen for that myself, and
Oh my God,
I was not happy with
I'm
it.
so lame.
Why are
I'm
you?
so lame.
Why are you? I wouldn't say so.
I'm lame, and thank you, Admiral Wags. No, I am lame because I was like, I don't have one of the Whack-A-Cow things, but I totally do. It was literally the last plan that I got. I just like learned the plan, and I don't know what I was thinking. I just was like, no, I don't have one, but I got one. So
Nice.
I don't have budget for it in this camp, but I will light up my other camp, and we'll check it out.
I think that's probably
Thank you,
why
Admiral Wags.
they probably asked for it, because they saw it appear on your screen when you got the rewards, because they specifically said, can you show us your whack account, not just a whack account.
Yeah.
Your
Well,
whack account.
I don't even play the game or something.
Alien Technology Camp Bundle. As we're going through this, I am noticing a painful lack of super chats and donations in this live chat. If you guys are enjoying this ad-free content, please drop a super chat. Our goal today is 300, and I think we're only like $60 into it. So please help us reach our goal so that we can continue bringing you this amazing experience and continue to make
Ad-free
content for this channel instead of going out and getting jobs.
She's not kidding.
I am not kidding. This channel exists because of your guys' support.
Yep.
Alien Technology.
I periodically I periodically have little freakouts where I'm like, crap, I'm gonna have to go back to work.
Right.
And I don't want to. I want to keep making content.
Yes, yes. Alien Technology Camp Bundle. Here we have a space generator. All the alien generators are super cool. They look amazing. They have this cool round footprint. They glow. They tend to be area effect. This one I see is connected with a power cord, but I don't think it needs to be. I'm pretty sure this generator is area effect. Thank you, Mike Travis. Every little bit helps. It comes with this very cool door, which has been glitched for a while. I am not sure if it's still glitched, but it is available in this bundle. And more furniture. This is Alien Crate. Now remember, when we get crates, they're not actually crates that we can interact with. You can't put anything in a crate. It's just a display item. But it is cool. It does glow. It makes for a very interesting pedestal. I like putting frogs in jars on these alien pedestals, and they look right at home there. Next up, we have the Spring Bundle.
It's bugged, dude.
Is it bugged?
It's super duper bugged. it's super duper bugged. I'm going back to it. Sorry, I know you were going to talk about the Spring Bundle, but I'm hijacking. I have the buttons.
Oh, okay.
All right. So if I store this thing and put it back, and it'll work. Got it hooked up to a fusion generator. First of all, in this camp, it doesn't even give me the display thing. That's like super cool. But if I walk up to it, I can interact with it one time, and if I exit and then I press X again, it doesn't work.
Oh my God,
it's a total piece of crap.
Funny. It's a total piece of crap. So we will absolutely play with it even more after the show, make a video, and we will ask for a refund for this 100%. When stuff is broken, that's a refund. Wow. Okay, so Bethesda can't even get a reskin right these days.
There you go. There's my review.
Wow. Okay, this Spring Bundle features all the trees that I love. I have all of these trees and I use them quite a bit. Additionally, we have this glowing mushroom lamp that's also super cool. The standard cactus in a barrel, we've had that forever and ever. And let's see, a paint for our turrets, the red paint for the turrets. That seems to be a little random for this bundle, but it is an attractive paint. I know a lot of people collect everything that's painted red. Woohoo! Thank you, Dan, for your $20 super chat. Love you guys. Ads or no, keep up the great content. Thank you. I highly recommend anything that comes with plants and, well, plants of all kinds, but especially these kinds of grasses, shrubs, and trees. Trees make a huge difference in your camp. And with this bundle, you get like 16 trees or something like that between all the different varieties of the ones with leaves, the ones with red leaves, and the ones without leaves all together. So I always push trees on you guys. Get those trees. The Suburban Backyard Bundle comes with this hot tub, which is exactly like our goo tub, but painted red and has regular water in it instead of goo. So if you want a matching set, here it is in this. You can have the same exact item in your camp for ghouls and in your camp for non-ghouls, or have them both side by side for your ghoul friends and your smooth-skinned friends. The tire swing is super cool. I happen to have one naturally in my camp. It just came with the property, but I can't interact with it. I think this tire swing that you purchase and can put anywhere in your camp, I think you can actually interact with it. That's just adorable and a must-have. I'm not sure what I'm looking at in this photo. Is it the canopy? It's the canopy. It's a toldo. It's a toldo. It's a canopy that is not anchored to the ground. And we're going to play make-believe and pretend that it's not going to blow away in the wind. Or the rad storm.
The slightest bit of wind.
Right? No, all jokes aside, this is a very cool bundle. All these things are super useful. This kind of wrought iron fencing is insanely attractive and versatile. This chair is also very unusual. I like it. None of it is really new. The toldo might be. The tub, I'm not sure. We might have had it in the game before. But all of these things, they've been with us before. So it may be new for you. It may not be. But if you don't own these things, like, these are actually quite cool. And I own some of them, so I can demo them if you guys want. The Whitespring Garage Sale Bundle. And today is actually a very rich Atomic Shop day. You know, lately we've all been complaining that the Atomic Shop presentation has been kind of sparse. And while we are getting a lot of things from the past here, remember that nobody buys everything every week, and new people join the game every day. So I think it's great to bring in the same content over and over again every few weeks in case you missed it last time. You know, it relieves anxiety. I remember when I was hunting for the wall vines, it was like the only item that never came back around, or I happened to miss it and I'm like, I just want my wall vines. It took me like a year to get them. Knowing that things come back around is very comforting. You can always just check the shop again and see if whatever you're waiting for is there. The Whitespring bundle is perfect for anyone who likes clean builds and who likes slightly sophisticated and fancy builds. The building kit itself is absolutely gorgeous, but very posh. So it's a style specific thing. It's definitely not screaming wasteland, but there's a time and a place for it. I'm actually building my dollhouse right now with this. Holy cow! Woo-hoo!
What? Oh my God!
Triglide just threw in 100 pound super chat. Thank you, sir. And speaking of posh, nothing is more classy and fancy and rich than this Whitespring fountain. That thing is just glorious. I have seen people merge it in very creative ways into structures and shrubbery and other hovering things like an asteroid. It's insane. We get floors, we get wallpapers. There's a lot here. The pillars are actually quite cool. So Whitespring bundle for those of you who like clean and rich looking builds. Alien wallpaper. Available separately for only 180 atoms. We've had this in bundles before. Now it is available on its own. The pristine Mow the Mole outfit. Oscap and I both have these, and we have the ratty ones as well. It's quite fun if you like dress up. Of course, costumes are always fun. Next up, we have the Flyboy outfit. Now, that is hot. I really like this outfit. We just finished watching the entire Catch-22 series, and this makes me think of that. Petunia, thank you for the $5 super chat. Here's a little for the Adams. Thank you. Very, very
Son is
cool
starting
outfit.
at Penn State in the fall. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Petunia! Yay! The Umpire of the Apocalypse outfit. Oh, wow. It's kind of badass. If I saw someone like that in a wasteland, I would not mess with him. Some very cool
You can
outfits
see
today.
people like that on the subway in New York. Like,
Yeah, and I did not mess with them.
oh, warriors!
Totally. Midnight Watch Power Armor Paint. Wow, Midnight Watch. He looks like the Black Panther. Look at his face.
He does look like Black Panther. Yeah.
Totally, Black Panther Power Armor Paint. If they called it Black Panther, I bet it would sell more. Black Panther is.
You think Midnight Watch is like? Somebody at Bethesda was like, they'll never figure it out.
They'll never figure it out. That's right. This party poster. You have something similar to this in your camp, but I don't think yours is a party poster. I think yours is like cooking instructions or something. It's hand scribbled
yeah,
like
so
that
this
too.
is. I don't know. I mean, it's free, which is nice, but anybody who's been playing the game for more than a few days probably already knows about this or has one. You can find these in the train stations, and when you read it, it unlocks the Nuka Shine missions.
Yes.
You go to the frat house, you kill all the ghouls, and so on and so forth. So if you haven't unlocked whatever that crazy drunken robot is that's inside a Big Al's tattoo parlor, get this for free and just read it. And if free is too expensive for you, then go to a train station and read it there.
Yes. Very strange. Free scrap kit. Wow. Grogneck's battle mace
Biv.
for the super sledge.
Sorry, the robot's name is Biv. Everybody is telling me. Thank you. Yes.
Biv. Okay. Wow, look at these two. Okay. Oscap, remember I told you about the couple that comes to the gym and they look identical? This is literally what they look like.
Yes. They're like Mr. and Mrs. Grognak.
Yes, they look like this. They're gorgeous.
Wow. So Noodle was telling me that she's like working on the pull-up machine when she was at the gym, and she like finishes her set and she turns around, and on the curl machine behind her there's like an attractive woman
like
with
this.
long blonde hair, and she's like kind of buff and stuff. And so Noodle, turns back around, does another set of pull-ups, turns back around again, and it's the exact same woman, except now it's a big buff dude. But, like same long hair, like as if Bethesda got their hands in it and was like, you're now type 2.
Right? And I'm like, wow, did my mind
then,
just play tricks on me?
It was like some shallow hell stuff. And then she figured out that it's actually a couple, and other than one being type 1 and the other one being type 2 or whatever, they look exactly the same.
It's insane. And because they're a couple, they work out together. They just take turns on the machine. It makes total sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And for those of you who think that I actually care about this type 1, type 2 thing, I only use it in mockery.
Yes, we think it's quite silly for Bethesda to.
The whole thing is stupid.
Because they only half-ass it.
And I don't care that it's been in games forever.
Yeah. Alrighty, Enclave Power Armor Paint and Jetpack. Quite cool. Again, those of you who collect different jetpacks, this is a different style with 4 flames for those of you who are into that sort of thing. And remember, you still have 6 days to grab this 5-finger fillet table, which I own, and it's really freaking cool. It's free with Fallout First. And if you haven't gotten it already, don't miss it, because I don't know when it's going to come around again, and it's just super cool. It gives you luck and agility as well, in addition to an insanely cool animation. So that is all for the Atomic Shop. I'm going to switch into my character, and I think I'm going to buy that Kitty Ride bundle for my Dollhouse, and we'll see how that looks.
Totally. Okay, well, while you do that, I will switch over to my screen in just a moment. And give me just a second here. And we will look at the Cosmic Capture Whack-A-Mole.
Woohoo!
Whack-A-Cow.
Whack-A-Cow.
So here you go. It's like this. And what I really like is they captured the frustration that comes from playing one of these games. Yeah, I forgot to fix my saturation. They captured the
Oscar, I
frustration
forgot to
because
tell you, the saturation is actually only on the preview screen. Reason. On the stream, it looks fine.
Okay, then I won't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So they captured the frustration in that after not being able to hit these things a few times, my player is going to suddenly grab it with two hands and just start going crazy, not actually trying to respond. And I remember playing Whack-A-Mole at the arcade where you would get your friends to sit on most of the holes. So there were only like 2 holes that you had to worry about. So we could get the tickets.
Wow.
There we go. Look at me. I'm going crazy.
That's insane. That's really cool. I think it's a great version of this game machine. It's my favorite render of it. It's way cooler than actual moles. The cows being taken up by the spaceship. It's just classic.
We saw a camp that was capturing spaceship.
Yeah.
In fact, I think you have it in your photo gallery downstairs.
Yeah,
You can show it.
I will pull it up.
It was amazing.
Yes, quite cool. We have seen several, we've actually physically run into several camps that are spaceships in the game, and we visited them, and they were all amazing. I think they were all built from Moonlight Cowboy's tutorial on spaceships, because they're all identical, just decorated differently. But this one had a cow hovering in midair as if the spaceship is sucking it up, and it was such a nice touch.
It was amazing.
We're also watching Love, Death, and Robots right now. I don't know if you guys know that show. It's quite cool. It's a collection of animated shorts. And we saw a really cute alien one the other day from the new season. Sitting on the holes. That's a Wednesday stream conversation. Totally.
Well, little robots just like pew pew pewed my camp to death while I was hanging out on the other side. Okay.
So rude.
So rude indeed.
Love, Death, and Robots, they say. Cool.
Well, the new season just came out a couple weeks ago on Netflix. So if you have not seen it, there's some good ones in there.
Yes.
Another one, I hear you. You insidious little communists. There you are.
But if you are watching,
you hiding out in the field, you coward.
Where are they? I don't even see them.
Yeah, they were attacking the camp. They were like hiding behind stuff. They'd already knocked out a turret, so they were able to beat down some stuff. The other guy was out in the field. Are you up on your screen yet?
Yes, I am. I am about to buy the Warm and Fuzzies bundle. Here he goes. Your super chat's hard at work. And there goes the loading, the fast loading of the Atomic Shop. Oh, nice person who says that machine is utterly ridiculous. Okay, this is my fishing camp. Do you guys want to see my dollhouse camp in progress? It's not finished yet, and I'm usually not... It's new. It's either new or miscellaneous. I'm usually not... oh, geezer juice in my pond. I usually don't show work in progress, but I think I'll make an exception for you guys because you're so cool. It's already built. It's just not quite decorated yet. But it is a dollhouse that I've been promising you guys I would build. And I've been waiting on the princess bed to start this project. And since I got my princess bed, thanks to all of you guys reminding me when it came around in the Atomic Shop, I can now get to it. And the reason we're going
Why
there...
do you suppose Bethesda has us collecting soap every day?
They do have us collecting a lot of soap. I wonder about that myself. I can't. There it is. Okay, here we are. This is my dollhouse in the making. It has the dark side and a light side. I'll show you guys in camera mode. So, it is matched perfectly on both sides. It is mirrored, so if you close the house like a book, everything actually folds onto itself perfectly. And with decorating with the furniture, I'm trying to match it as well. So here in the bedroom, if I have the bed on the second square, and then I have the treasure chest on the right and some tables on the left, then I have a matching dark and spooky version on this side. And even the furniture, I'm really excited. I'm such a furniture nerd. Like, I have this clean white version of this. And look at that. I have the dark and distressed version of the same exact side table. I love it. So this is the dollhouse in the making. And this side of it is actually the Whitespring building kit. So that's what it looks like. These are the rounded windows. And from the outside, it's white like that. And then you also have this white woodwork, or I guess like plaster work on the inside. And you can change the wallpaper. I changed my wallpaper to Barbie pink, of course, for the pink part of the house. But you can leave it blank. In that case, it's just pure white. Or you can change the wallpaper to whatever you like your wallpapers to look. I am a big fan of this building kit. It is quite cool. But that is not why we're here. We are here to look at the new stuff that I got. I'm gonna set it up.
While you're setting that up, I just wanted to throw out there that Kashira said the Industrial Fusion Core recharger was broken, but she exited the world and came back in, and now it works fine.
Oh,
so that might be
that's
the fix.
good to know. Okay, I will just set up some things here on the ground floor. It's not where they're gonna stay. This is for a demo only. And it's one of the reasons I thought I would bring you guys here. It's because there's Malcolm riding the kitty.
Nice. He wasted no time.
Nope, he pounced on that
Anybody
kitty.
wants to ride Noodles Kitty, line up.
Hey! Well, like that OnlyFans girl?
Oh, okay, that's tomorrow. We're not talking about that today. The members stream, we're allowed to be a little bit less politically correct, but we try and keep this stream more family friendly.
More family friendly, that's right, we try. I see, oh, it sings. Do you guys hear that?
They will, I don't.
Okay, it sings while it's being ridden.
What does it sing?
I see. I don't know, it's some kind of a...
Is it the kitty song from Big Bang Theory?
No. No, that would have been cool.
Remember how it goes? Something like, soft kitty, tiny kitty, little ball of fur.
Yes, it's like that. Okay, now we can have a back-to-back kitty installation.
Nice. Threaded.
Threaded. Okay, there you go. These are the things that came with the kitty bundle. Here we have our Mr. Fuzzy balloon station, which makes balloons. Off they go.
Cool.
Yeah, very cool. Mr. Fuzzy Tinker's workbench.
Have that. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I have it in my junkyard.
Okay, you got from Finrod, you got lyrics. Soft kitty, sleepy
there we go.
kitty.
Thank you, Finrod. Little ball of fur, little kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr.
Oh my god, look at these two.
All right. Are you in my world?
I am. I'm just not on your team because your team is full. Okay, there you go, kids. If this is not worth your atoms, I don't know what is.
Where is your dollhouse camp?
It's at Whitespring,
found you.
Whitespring Golf Course. This is amazing. I love it. What a great entertainment for your friends when they come over.
Oh, Biohazard Johnny!
Woohoo! Thank you for more decorations. Thank you. So there you go. I give this bundle thumbs up.
I got the server is loading so slowly.
Yes, I see. Yeah, our ghost
Everybody's,
is
like,
stuck
super
with
duper
his
frozen.
arms in the air. Everyone is singing the little kitty song. Let's see if there's anything else that I need to purchase with my remaining 730 atoms.
I've got the stupid bug where the boost keeps showing that I cleared a
it
level.
just goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
I forgot about that bug. It hasn't been with us in a while. Well, I have everything that I want in the spring bundle. Oh, what am I missing from the Whitespring bundle? Apparently, I am missing the support posts, the accent lamp, and okay, yeah, I don't think I need that. It looks like I have the fountain already. Let me see where that is. I thought I was missing the
and there went
fountain.
my game.
Oh no, you crashed. We still see you. You're standing there
Yeah.
on my lawn. Now, guys, the Whitespring fountain, would that be on the miscellaneous structures, you think?
Probably.
See if I can find it.
Although you can certainly find it. Did you already have it? Or
I already own it, it seems. It wasn't checked off. And it wasn't in the available ones, so I think I already own it. Fountain, fountain, fountain. There's this thing. I love this thing. Water wheel, I have
water
this
wheel.
in my other park. Summoning circle. Love my summoning circle. Where is...
I love Triglide's summoning circle.
Maybe it's actually underwater.
That would be interesting. But yeah, I suppose you could probably. Oh my God, am I in your way?
A little bit.
Probably drink from it.
Yeah, in which case it will be underwater. Of this fountain. Yes, there it is.
There it is.
There you go. The
Nice. Thank you,
glorious Whitespring water fountain, which
go-
will float, you guys. It has to be placed on a perfectly flat piece of flatness. So even here at the Whitespring Golf Resort, I am unable to place it without a slight hover. So you may want to give it a foundation, or just find a place with a little bit higher grass so you can hide it, but it looks like it floats no matter what. It's one of the older items in the game, and the older ones, they don't at all merge with anything. Oh, actually, I think this patch of grass here is
really?
quite flat.
The new ones don't merge with anything either.
Well, they pretend to, at least. Come on, we're trying to be positive here. Okay, this is gonna drive me insane. Look, it's the perfect place for it, but it's like it's hovering. Yeah, I would not leave it out on the grass. I would give it a foundation. People are saying you're naked. You don't look naked to me, but I think Triglide might be naked again. He does that. He's a nudist in the game.
Oh, but Triglide's he's on Xbox and we're on PlayStation, so it's
Oh, okay. So it's okay. We're safe.
He can't get to us today.
Oh,
Well,
look.
if they're seeing me naked, it's because it's my character that crashed. So yeah, I am here and I am not naked.
Look, what we
know
can
where-
do. We can place grass tiles And on
now
the
that's
grass
cool.
tiles, we can place our fountain, which now, oh my God, there are two of you.
See, and I'm not naked.
Neither of you is naked, but there are two
actual
of
me.
you. Come stand here. That's crazy.
I'm looking at your screen. I'm trying to walk up on my screen. Let's see. So if I walk a little bit this way and then turn, and walk a little bit forward and then turn. There we go.
Nice. Very, very nice. And it's party. You look amazing.
Well, if this was tomorrow's stream, we would do something different, but it's not. So
Something different.
that's all we can do. We can
Yes.
just do ghoul dances.
Let me just look in the photo gallery for that spaceship photo, and then we can talk a little bit about fishing. There it is. Somebody else is riding the kitty. I can hear the song. Isn't that cool? That was somebody's camp with a cow being sucked up
It
in a
was
spaceship.
amazing. Yeah.
Okay, but you know what? I haven't ridden my own kitty yet.
Well,
So, one more thing. Sorry. Look, here we go. Woohoo.
yes, there she is. Now we're going to cut away from that and talk for a moment about the Whitespring Fountain, which just gives you...
Another 20 pounds from Triglide. This science
Nice.
dweeb
Science.
finally cloned himself.
That is true. So this collects dirty water. And what I wish is that they had made it like the Whitespring Fountain here in Whitespring that gives you a disease cure. that cures diseases.
Yes.
That would be cool if you just had kind of like a symptomatic, but in the form of the Whitespring Fountain. But no, they didn't.
But no.
And I will switch back to your screen and I'll go find that little fountain so
Okay.
I can show that to them as well.
Well, on my screen,
It's a cat fest.
it's a cat fest. So an interesting item, this fountain. It's definitely one of the more desired items in the game. It's always a big hit in the Atomic Shop because it's beautiful, of course, but as always comes with its own quirks. For instance, it has to be placed on a completely flat surface, completely flat, like iron flat. It won't look good on anything else. So that's one thing. And then the water as well. Could have been better, could have given you more stuff. It just gives dirty water, as most fountains do. But my complaint about it is actually that it doesn't look dirty at all. It looks really clean. I suppose it can't give pure...
Like so many other things in life.
It looks clean. But I don't know. I still like it. I still think it's very cool. No problem for me that it needs to be on a base. In fact, probably I wouldn't even have it on a grass base. Probably I would have it on something like marble to match what it's made of. And we actually have a marble floor for the Whitespring building kit. So that's somewhere in my inventory. I am finding it more and more, I guess not for the cement floor. I'm finding it more and more difficult to find things in my inventory these days because I have so much stuff. There it is, the marble floor. And especially with building kits because they are not organized nicely at all. See, now doesn't that look nice on marble, white marble on marble? That's cool.
Does look nice.
That makes more sense, I think, than on grass. Something like that would probably be installed on solid ground anyway. Did you find yours?
No, I'm like running around like a fool. I don't remember where it is. It's like in the gazebo that
Yeah, it
is
is
in
the
Whitespring, and I keep
gazebo.
switching back and forth between entrances.
Like a
But I found
fool.
cars to blow up.
You got distracted again.
Oh, found it, I think.
He's
Yeah, I found it.
pretending that he doesn't hear me.
Yeah, Dead Reaper, thank you. Thank you, yes, everybody who's running there faster than I am. I found it on my own, though. All right, so this thing, cool gazebo thing, has a water fountain somewhere. Here it is. Sulfur water fountain. You collect from it, what do you get? You get dirty water. But if you drink from it, I don't have any diseases, but it does cure disease.
Yeah, that thing is amazing.
And we got a new invader, so let's...
Yeah, let's go. I'll join.
We can crash a server.
Yes, I predict we will. Dollhouse is looking great. Thank you, guys. The fun part for me is that I get to work with my two favorite building styles. The really clean pink version and the super grungy, dirty, proper wasteland version. But the real challenge is to keep the two sides perfectly matched. And you really have to have a huge inventory for a project like that to work. So that even if it's not an exact item match in two styles, it's close enough that it can be a story. Like, this is what this house will turn into if you leave it alone in the wasteland. See, lunchbox is already going off. Woohoo! Douglas Miller just gifted 5 Gamer Aviator memberships. Thank you!
Thank you, Douglas.
Welcome new members.
And welcome new members.
Oscap,
Be sure to tune in tomorrow for the members-only stream, where I try my best to do my dailies and weeklies in one shot and usually fail. Hello, Kat.
Tomorrow, though, tomorrow's going to be a special one because tomorrow we're not just going to try to do dailies and weeklies lightning fast, but we're going to get Oscap to finish his scoreboard.
Ah, yes, because I've been slacking.
Totally, you're such a slacker.
These extraterrestrials are a grave threat to our planet.
Ah, it's Fubar Ghost. I saw you in my camp the other day and I was like, you kind of look like Geezer Dude, but you're not Geezer Dude. And I was in camera mode, so I couldn't see the name tag. I recognize you.
They can be avoided if you keep your distance.
I see that more than 8 lunchboxes have already gone off. For those
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier, but more than 4 is really not necessary.
And in response to that, somebody set off another one.
Probably they're not tuned into the show. We are on a public server. Oh, Scouts banners, those are cool. Easy peasy.
It seems that the extraterrestrials have acknowledged you as a threat. They are preparing missile strikes.
Oh, apparently crippling a scorched arm is a daily. I got thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands of fuel from running raids for like 2 days a couple of months ago. And I still have pretty much unlimited fuel. Yeah.
That brought down the force field on the brain.
I still pick up fuel here and there just because it's habit. It's not even. It's not even worth it.
So you have a history of not picking things up.
Yes, that I do. I never do pick up all. Like to pick specific things.
Right. You like to pick up selectively.
Yes, because otherwise I end up with sledgehammers, and those are very heavy, or cannonballs.
And then you scrap them in your survival tent.
Right. Yeah.
And that's how you don't end up building a camp and being like, shoot, I need aluminum. Help.
What? Never happened. Never happened.
Who the hell is even shooting at me? There you are, you little bastard. Oh my god. I went to jump across the abyss and I just fell.
No! It happens. Oh wow, people are fast completing this event. They just completed it in less than 4 minutes. Malcolm crashed.
No.
Yeah, these events go very quickly. Most people know what they're doing,
Try to track me down.
and the instructions are quite simple.
Social interaction.
And then, of course, all of the scorched immediately come back.
Oh, they waste no time. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Dead Reaper.
Yet.
I got the plan for the cosmic capture.
Wow.
Amazed. Thank
That's cool.
you. And a happy dog barking. I'm gonna go back to my
Yeah,
camp.
I didn't see
and
what I actually got
check
as
it
a
out.
reward.
Yeah, me neither. I missed it.
I got the Zenith Alien Blaster Paint.
Oh, is it like the invader?
I have no idea.
I can hear you blushing.
All right, well,
Let's talk a little bit about fishing.
okay. Well, let's talk about the upcoming season.
Oh, I have
Oh, hang on.
Black Earth.
Scorched her back. Oh yeah, that's server crash inbound.
Yeah, and a naked geezer dude statue.
He's over here with me, so
Yeah, his naked self is here with me.
this server is gonna go.
Yo.
Okay, well, while we wait for it to go, let me park myself somewhere. Oh, that's not gonna work. Hey up. And marsupial for the win. Okay, so let's park myself here. And let's real quick talk about the update for season 21. So
Yes.
this is up already at seasons.gameraviator.com. If you wish to go through and look at how season 21 compares to the previous seasons, And then, of course, we also had a video that came out, which you can get to from up there, to have an explanation of this. But regarding Season 21 itself, there are some interesting things. Let me see here. Rewards, bonus page 2. We now have superb bait, which is what you will need to catch uncommon or better fish. Well, you can catch sorry, let me rephrase that. Superb bait will increase the odds of catching uncommon or better fish. But there is a finite amount of it available. Not counting what's available on bonus page 2, you have 10 others that are available as rewards themselves. And this doesn't guarantee that you're going to catch one of the super rare fish. So we fully expect to see these in the Atomic Shop for purchase in the future.
Absolutely, yes.
Otherwise, standard players got a better deal, slightly better deal this time around. There are fewer pages, but there are more items available for standard players than there were in, well, last season. And in fact, more than anything except for season 19. So that's good. And we got caps back this time around. So there are 5,000 caps available on the board, and that enables us to give you a price per item for all of the rewards. So now when you're looking at the rewards for season 21, you can decide, is it worth this much in atoms, this much in dollars, or this much in caps? Caps is funny because the value of a cap changes each season based on how many caps Bethesda gives us. So this season, they're not giving us very many, which tells us that caps are at a premium. And so certain items are going to look like they cost way more in caps than they should. But atoms and dollars is still useful.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. Quite a few items, I said that they're priced not even, but a little bit more reasonably than they would have normally been in the Atomic Shop. Some things are clearly discounted from regular Atomic Shop prices, but the caps prices for the same item, if I saw it in somebody's camp for like 20,000 caps, I would not spend that.
Dan is asking, does anybody know, Dan is asking, do you think that the superb bait will be a free daily thing like repair kits and lunchboxes? Possibly. Occasionally you might see it. I don't think you'll see it every single week, though that would be very generous of them.
Maybe Fallout First?
Maybe occasionally, maybe a Fallout First item, but they have a thing that they can sell that people will pay for. So I suspect that they're going to try and monetize it first. And if nobody buys it, then they'll be like, okay, never mind, and they'll give it for free. Yeah. Oh, something that is interesting regarding fishing specifically is improved bait, which you get from this guy right here, Captain Raymond Clark. He will give you a daily for doing fishing stuff, and you will get improved bait as one of the rewards. Well, they've also made improved bait a reward for running caravans, because nobody runs caravans. And so now they're going to try to get people to run caravans to get improved bait, not superb bait. But you have generic bait, common bait, improved bait, and superb bait. And only the first 3 are available in-game.
I love that instead of actually completing caravans, like they promised they would, they're trying to get us to run caravans by giving us other rewards there.
Yeah. Some of the uncommon fish are super cool, like this blister, what is this thing, a blister fish?
Yes, that's my favorite.
Yeah, it actually looks, it's only available in the cranberry bog, and it looks like it's made from cranberries, although I'm sure it's not.
It looks delicious. Just want to lick it.
We liked the baby gulper. No, I definitely do not want to lick it.
Well, I
Gulpy,
do. Gulpy is super cute.
Only available in the mire. He's super cute, yeah.
But
the percentage chance drops that you see here are superb bait, and then in the correct zone and with the correct weather. So basically to give you the best chance. So with superb bait, in any of the zones, you have an 81% chance, with the right weather, of dropping one of these uncommon fish, which is pretty cool. But when you get down to glowing fish, you have a 16% chance, so it's 22% of 81%. And then the local legends, you have a 15% chance of getting one of those in the best possible conditions. That would be superb bait, in this case, at Wavy Willards. So 15% chance, if you're only getting 5 superb bait, and if they start selling them in the Atomic Shop for like, I don't know, whatever they're selling lunchboxes for, maybe twice as much as that, you got to decide just how badly you want it.
Right.
And then there are the axolotl. Axolotl.
They are the
Sounds like a song.
cutest.
One axolotl will be available each month, and you have a 33% chance of catching this month's axolotl with the right bait, right weather, and of course in the right zone. So this one, for example, is available in June in Meyer and Toxic Valley. And I think these are gonna be
Johnny
the hot
is
items.
yes. We compared them to rare glowing Fastnacht masks of the fishing season. Biohazard Johnny is asking, does the weather station affect the fish?
It does. Yeah, you don't have to just wait for a rad storm. You don't have to launch a nuke. If you have a weather station, which they sell conveniently for 1,200 atoms, and you have a camp on a body of water or a workshop or something, then you can just pop up the weather station and that counts. Yeah, do your fishing.
Additionally,
There are a lot of...
sorry, we have a poll going in the live chat where I'm asking what you are most curious about with the fishing update, and so far, Different Rewards is in the lead.
Noodle and I were surprised to discover that a lot of the plans that we had not seen as rewards, but we had seen in a data mine, are available as rewards for the daily fishing quest. And I think that's very cool because there is a non-trivial amount of plans here, including fish and potatoes.
Doesn't that just look amazing?
And Noodle really likes the fish chowder because it has peas in it. She's totally overlooking the fact that it's got a disgusting, gross fishtail sticking out of it.
What? It's a beautiful fishtail, but it has peas. Come on. Peas are cool.
Oh.
That
peas are cool.
fishtail looks good.
So these items will also be available as rewards from the quest given to you by, where'd he go? This guy, Garmy. Don't try to talk to the fish or them. He just grumbles and sharpens a machete.
And strokes his fish.
And the giant hermit crab, whatever her name is. What's her name again?
Laura Lee?
Little Debbie or something like it. Linda Lee.
Linda Lee.
The giant hermit crab is interesting because there's a chum trough in front of her, and if the chum trough is full, if she eats until she's full, then she barfs out a legendary weapon. But so the idea is that if you're going to go fish, you can throw your fish into the chum trough if you're not going to cook with it, and that way, before it turns into spoiled meat, you might be able to get something out of it. But you are unlikely to have enough fish on your person to single-handedly fill her belly. So you might put a contribution in there and you don't get the reward, but whoever comes along next and puts their contribution in there will fill her belly and they will get the legendary weapon. So don't be too excited about that. If you roll up and it says that she is starving or whatever her most hungry thing is, I think it's starving, then you can feed her as much as you want. You're not going to get anything.
Yeah, that is true. But it's one way to get rid of this stuff. You will accumulate a lot of it. So instead of just dropping it on the ground, give it to the crab.
Crab, yeah, and help somebody else out who comes along after you.
Exactly. It's more like a donation box in that sense, I think. We had another question. How do you know when or where a storm is happening without a weather station? An actual weather storm, rainstorm or rad storm, you have no way of knowing. We don't have a weather overlay on the map. So the way to chase storms is to set up a camp in a location that's prone to storms and just hope to catch one. The Meyer has a lot of storms. Generally, if you go further northeast, you will get more rad storms and rainstorms. And if you go further south, you're more likely to get nuclear blast because people play events like the Scorched Beast Queen. So those we do see on the map. And if you see a nuclear blast zone, you can get your gear on and go fishing there.
This week is going to be the last week that you will find salt readily available. And I suggest you snatch up a lot of it if you have any interest in fishing. We've been saying this over and over again for the last few streams, but it's true because once people realize that they need salt to make cooked fish, you're going to see salt just vanish off the map. And I don't know if you can sell junk, so you may even see salt in people's vendors until the market stabilizes.
Yes, that's right. It's going to be like Black Friday.
In fact, I should do
at
that.
Walmart.
I should stick salt in my vendor for like 100 caps.
People are asking, so ultimately, what is the goal of fishing? What can we do with the fish that we catch?
You can make them into interesting recipes. You can make them. You can put them in displays. There will be. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. There will be special displays for fish, and so you can take a nasty fish and stick it on a display, and it won't rot, and that's pretty cool. Some fish are tradable. You saw that. Like the uncommons and the glowings and stuff like that, so you can sell fish in your vendor. And beyond that, I think fishing is just
fun,
relaxing.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who really genuinely like fishing, the same way that many of us do things in the game that we do in real life. Like I am famous for going around and just killing large numbers of people by shooting them in the head with a plasma rifle.
And blowing up cars.
And blowing up cars. Yeah, I was asked by the United States military to please stop because people were asking, where can I get that plasma rifle? We kept having to send them to a YouTube video about it. Anyway, I was asked to stop. So now I have Fallout 76, which is my place for doing stuff. Other people like fishing. And so, that's for them.
Yes.
You'll have the ability to upgrade your rod because, the rod that you start with is, it'll do the job, but it might not catch you the best fish. So,
yeah, don't be the basic
so
rod
you can upgrade
guy.
your rod.
Upgrade your rod.
You can upgrade your rod, and you'll get better fish.
And then, of course, the rewards themselves. Some of the furniture item, you can't get them unless you run the fishing missions. So if you want the cool, slimy Davy Jones looking stuff, you gotta learn how to fish.
Right.
Oscapt, how are we doing on our goal today?
I will park myself and become invisible, and I will check.
Cool.
You said TriGlide dropped some memberships before the stream started, right?
That's right, 20 of them.
Because those aren't showing up in the count, because that happened before I logged in. So I have my trusty, dusty calculator out. Let's go that times that. And if we add that, we are $13 shy of the goal. $13.
That's nothing.
You guys can do that. In fact, I bet many of you can do that.
That's right.
Well, I am fat. How's this? If we don't cross the goal, I will stay fat. I don't know if that's a deterrent.
I don't know. I think we'll never get a super shot again.
Okay. Scratch that. If we
hit the goal, he will remain fat.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh! Holy cow!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! You guys are going crazy.
Fire Dragon Gareth just dropped 20 pounds. Centius just gifted 10.
No. Hold on. Fire Dragon Gareth dropped 50 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Is it 20?
Did I? No.
Yeah.
Well, I meant 50.
I'm 100% sure.
50 pounds.
Yes, Fire Dragon Gareth dropped 50 pounds.
Centius gifted
more than
10 Gamer Aviator memberships. Geezer Dude dropped $20. Triglide dropped 20 pounds. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all. We have now reached our goal, and the donations and gifts from everybody who has donated and gifted today, the rest of you will get to enjoy an ad-free stream again next week.
Yay! We do enjoy the ad-free streams.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
if
thank you all. That's fantastic. So what do you guys
Whoa,
want to see for the rest of the show?
whoa. Hold everything.
Holy cow.
Triglide
Okay,
just
all right.
dropped 100 pounds towards the next week's goal.
I will make note
Make
of
a
that.
note. So next week we will already start with 100 pounds in the bag.
Now, should I use today's exchange rate or next week's exchange rate? Because what if the pound crashes between now and next week? What if that 100 pounds, what if inflation kicks in? Like maybe that's the same as 10 pounds. Oh no. I should call Elon Musk and ask him, hey, Elon, how should I assign this? Waste, abuse, and fraud.
Totally. Wow. Okay, thank you guys.
Well, thank you,
amazing.
everybody. Oh my god. Taking fire.
We had a lot of really excellent questions in the live chat about fishing. If you guys have any others, don't be shy. We'll tell you everything that we know. We tell you everything that we've experienced ourselves on the PTS, which we didn't
And
get.
like Calvin's dad, if we don't know, I will do my best to make up an answer that sounds good.
Yes, that's right. That's exactly right. We never got far enough on the PTS to get the rare fish or the axolotls or anything like that, but we got far enough to understand how, like, the actual mechanic of fishing. It's physically different from everything else we're doing. Right now we point and squeeze the trigger, but with fishing you have to actually learn how to reel in the fish. And that part itself is kind of fun. It's a different kind of playing. And I think that's the appeal, because you don't just stand there and throw your rod in the water and then all of a sudden you have an animation that you caught a fish. You actually have to catch a fish. You can cast as much as you want.
You gotta wiggle that thing around. Mm-hmm. Each fish is slightly different from the previous fish. No two fish are alike. Sometimes you'll do your best to get it in the zone and you'll still fail and the fish will leave.
Yeah,
and you'll feel sad.
yeah. You can slip out of the zone.
It's modeled after reality, because I'm sure that.
Absolutely,
anyway,
but
a horrible joke.
The
Anyway,
better your rod, the better the fish, but the trickier the fish.
Can I get
Whoa, hold everything.
Holy cow!
Fire Dragon Gareth just challenged Triglide with his own 100-pound super chat. Yay!
You guys are crazy. Insanity.
Cray.
All right, I'm at Grafton Steel killing super mutants if y'all want to.
I'm coming over because my camp is all Black Earth. Thank you so much, you guys.
We could make a modification of Black Velvet, like Black Earth camp and a little scorched smile. Where are you at? Where are you?
I like it. It's catchy.
Black Earth camp in that sort of southern style. I just killed you.
How much would the goal be to make the entire June ad-free? Oh, we'll have to do math on that. Math is hard. Was it 4 live streams? 300 each? 350 each?
We'll real quick check the calendar. Cal 6, 2025. There are 4 Tuesdays in June, so it would have to be 1,200.
1,200.
And Fire Dragon Gareth, I will I will also apply your super chat to next week. So
Cool.
that puts us 200 pounds towards a $300 goal, which means that y'all can, like from this point on, if anybody else super chats, I'll put it towards next week.
Yeah, and then next week you're off the hook.
Might actually, yeah.
Really, yeah.
Whee! Ugh.
Oh, there's a question from Fox Leader. Can we fish in power armor?
Biohazard!
Biohazard
Can we
Johnny!
fish in power armor? Woohoo! Can we fish in power armor? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't see why not.
I was gonna say that, but then I paused because it's Bethesda.
Right.
Thank you, Biohazard Johnny. Yeah, I don't know.
We haven't tried.
It
I honestly don't see why
Since you
not.
can fish in a nuke zone. Where are you? Hey, cat. Ooh. My thought. So if I was gonna try and put some logic on it, would be you can fish in a nuke zone, and many people can only go into a nuke zone with power armor. So you should be able to fish in power armor in a nuke zone. That's my.
Yeah, I agree.
That is my deduced answer. But because it's Bethesda, probably not. We were going to actually demo fishing on the PTS for you guys today, but the PTS is down, or at least it was yesterday when I checked.
Yeah, even the original thumbnail said and fishing on the PTS. And then Oscar was like, PTS is down.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, Q&A it is.
Oh, that was you, Noodle. Hello.
That was me. My game was stuck, so I just got stuck in the wall being blasted by some super mutant.
Kill him. All right, I think we're almost done with Craft and Steel. I hear somebody's still.
I missed all the fun.
There you are. Yeah. Let's go. We can go bring the Mirelurk Queen into Geezer Dude's camp again.
Your girlfriend. Would you guys excuse me for a second? I gotta take the
Yeah.
puppy outside.
Sure. And I will mute Noodle's mic. Oh, she did mute her mic. Look at that. Hopefully that works. We're good. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Oh, she's actually muted for you guys, but I can still hear her. That's confusing. Right, National Isolated Radio Array is my next favorite super mutant spot. Power armor underwater, would they allow you to fish? Well, not because, so Sir Knight Jr. says, if you're wearing power armor underwater, would they allow you to fish? No, you need to be able to cast. And I think that's only going to be triggered if you're standing in water or next to water, basically where you can look at water that's deep enough. So if you're underwater, that would be easy for them to decline. Harpoon gun should be a viable fishing option, says Bread and Gone. There is a harpoon gun weapon called the Icebreaker that showed up. I don't know if it's just a skin. There was some discussion. Usually things that are skins say that they're skins. Sorry, I'm yelling because it's just got really loud in my headphones. Things that are skins usually say that they're skins. And this one just said Icebreaker. but there were no mods for it. Whereas usually when there's a new weapon in a season, they also have a bunch of mods for it. So we don't know if it's a new weapon, if it's a skin, but it is a cryogenic harpoon gun. You won't be able to use it for fishing. You can use it for anything else that you want to use a cryogenic harpoon gun for, because Bethesda's not going to hold you back, goddammit.
It was nothing.
Spearfish. Harpoon gun, ice fishing next. Yeah, okay. Helen suggests spearfishing with the warglaive. You know, it'd be nice if you could just, stick an electrical thing into... Geezer, what are you doing over there, buddy? That's not Geezer, that's Dead Reaper with the stop sign. All right. You get yours. What would be cool is if you could throw dynamite into the water. Some real Appalachian style fishing. Bredengon says we should have some radioactive catfish so we could go wasteland noodling. Bredengon, have you ever actually gone noodling? I mean, I know that's like a southern thing. I've not had the privilege. Fox Leader wants to know, can we make axolotl habitats? We have not seen any indication that you can do that. So, no. Perhaps. Where else can I find a bunch of things to kill? I really like Clifton Steel. All right, we can go do General Steakhouse. There's a few there. Gon has actually gone noodling. That's crazy. And Ryan2Gamer says that the Icebreaker actually has cryo damage, so it's a newer gun. Okay, that's fair. So it's not just a stock harpoon gun with, you know, the word ice in front of it. Gon lived and cooked in Louisiana for quite a while. Always a fun pastime. I lived in Nolens for long enough to realize that I didn't want to live in Nolens anymore. Which basically took getting a job and having my first paycheck bounce, followed by getting robbed at gunpoint a couple blocks down from my house, followed by something else, but nothing good. Certainly not anything good enough to justify dealing with. Oh yeah, my car got broken into right outside of my apartment. And they took my stereo. This is back when cars had stereos that you could steal. How old I am. But I did come back with, you know, an appreciation for many things Southern: red beans and rice, jambalaya, crawfish, etouffee. About cars. Do a lot of that. Sunny Top Ski Lane, Sir Knight Jr., good call. On my way. That's up there. I find the murdering of things in the game to be really quite calming. Like if I'm having a difficult day, the thing that I go do to relax is go into Fallout 76 and kill everything. Makes you wonder if you know, I've never actually used the custom worlds for, you know, like Butcher's Delight or whatever, and I might find those more fun. Mole rats, really? It's weird.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. What did I miss?
We're going around trying to find more super mutants to kill and having conversations about various things fishing related.
Oh, cool.
And about Cajun food.
Oh, Brando.
And all the joy that is Louisiana.
Ah.
Brendan Gon says Creole, Cajun, and barbecue are my thing. Well, you gotta share the love. Share some of your secrets. Noodle and I both love cooking. We make dinner together every night. And if you've got anything that we can use to... Oh my God, where are you? Anything exciting, we will be happy to try out.
Yeah. Dan B says, I may have missed this, but how are the pups?
The pups are good. We are in week 2 of River's time with us, and she got spayed last week. So it's been a little bit weird. She's a very, very, very active dog, and so we went from like running and playing and stuff to she's wearing a cone, and we're trying our best to keep her subdued.
But it's hard.
But she has to wear the cone for, yeah, it's really hard. She doesn't understand. We have to wear the cone for another week or so, and then she'll be able to run around. But in the meantime, this has brought up some challenges around food, where she's more possessive of her food, and when we go to feed them, we're having to feed them separate because she'll basically attack Foxtail. And Foxtail's a really old dog, and so he's just like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yes, she is a street rescue, so we don't know what her situation with food and other dogs was. And then she was in the shelter for quite some time, so it's quite understandable that she's very possessive of food in the presence of other dogs. But with us, she's super cool.
Bread and Gone, we do bake, and if you can send me a recipe for beignets, that would be fantastic.
What are beignets?
New Gad, more super mutants. New Gad, actually, that would be a good location. But hey, let's all do Project Paradise.
Okay.
Like, there's nobody here, and it's an event that everybody hates, so I think we should do it.
Sounds like a great idea. With the best of intentions.
Where the hell am I going? There's a way to, like, crash this. I don't remember off the top of my head how to do it, so we're just gonna do it. Bitch.
I like this event.
I don't actually dislike this event. Oh, yeah.
It's what I always wanted from caravans, is a nice combination of different enemies. But every time I say that and we go to caravans to get the different types of enemies, we only get wolves.
Are we the only ones here?
I think so.
Our loyal teammates.
Oh no, there are 2 other people out there. They're just in a different room. Three other people. Cat Mara is here. Being chased by a mole rat. I think the other two are stuck in the adjacent room. The one with the robots.
I am running out of... Okay, there we go. I think we're going to totally fail this event. Oh, we got rating 1 now. That's exciting.
Oh, yay! We're number 2. We're number 2.
Well, we're number 3.
We're number last.
Right. Oh, okay, now we're number 2.
Cool. Oh wow, my screen just totally freaked out. Everything is golden and blown out.
Oh,
You don't see that?
there's... No. I mean, we're looking at my screen, but...
Oh yeah,
screen
see
is
yours
fine.
is normal. If you want to switch to mine, I'll show it.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Have you been eating that toxic sludge that you're supposed to be gathering?
I think I just fell into it accidentally. Okay.
It's so saturated.
Yeah, and overexposed. It seems to be wearing off slowly.
So it's did you take some Nuka-Shine?
No, I didn't.
Are you sure?
100%. I think I've been poisoned.
Hey, Habitat B is done.
Nice. We're so cool.
Well, yeah, but there's 2 other habitats. We're not that cool.
We're a little bit cool.
There's 2 other habitats and 20 seconds. We're like the C in cool. Maybe the L. Because, you know, L, we can also then be losers. Here we go. Where is the other habitats? There it is.
Attention. Phase 1 is almost complete. Please finish all.
Brad count full. Yeah, so this is totally an event that you need lots of people at.
Yeah, full server. At least 6, they're saying. Yeah, definitely.
Eat the friendly animals in 30 seconds, and then we have to defend them. So we should get people in
Oh,
each
yes.
of the areas.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Got a death claw coming into your habitat.
Observing effects of Formula P on the test.
I have a friendly blood bug.
Keep them alive throughout the experiment.
I feel like I burn through fuel faster than I used to. Even though it's like unlimited, but I have to reload more often than I used to. Yeah. Hi, there's Duffy. Yeah, 2 people at each location would work. That'd be nice.
We got Voodoo Sue and I are protecting Lucky the sluggish mega sloth.
I am protecting Fido the Deathclaw. Who is being chased by a cricket.
Crickets are mean.
Yeah. Yeah, crickets are legit meaner than Deathclaws. My favorite is Barney the bloatfly. Also a blood bug somewhere.
Hamlet the blood bug is actually getting killed. I don't think anybody is.
Oh.
Wait, do you have him?
I have both of them.
He's at half health.
Oh no. Okay, I'll stick with him. The Deathclaw is probably easier to defend. Oh yes, poor Hamlet.
Lucky's pretty lucky. There's like no enemies attacking him. It's
No,
just the two
someone's
of us.
shooting him. No.
Nobody here.
Geezer, stop it.
You can't harm them.
It's rude. The Holy Fire heal him.
Okay.
Let
Well,
me
I won't
see.
argue with that. Voodoo Sue was fully firing our Mega Sloth, and he's at full health, so maybe you could try.
Okay,
If you have friendly fire.
I do have friendly fire. Oh, my controller's almost dead. I don't see that it's doing anything.
We have like the most boring job in the world.
Yeah.
Secret Service. Literally in wave 3, we got 0 enemies.
Yeah.
I think I might have gotten a rat roach, and that was it.
That's funny. We have a sheep squanch.
I would come play, but I have to stay at my post to hold my corner.
Control your corner.
Cool. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
And we're just in time to run Invaders one more time before the stream ends.
Party time.
Oh, Mona!
Oh, Mona, thank you!
Thank you very much. Oh, hang on a second, geezer dude.
Oh my gosh.
Let me go and check that. I'm sure that it did, and it just would have popped up a notification on the screen, which we didn't see. But give me just a moment here.
Hello, Turtle Mutt.
Thank you to Geezer Dude and also to Mark Bontrager, both of whom donated through the PayPal tip page.
Ooh.
And Mark's was early enough that it got applied earlier, so thank you, Mark. And Geezer Dude, I will add yours next week. And that puts, I don't even know what the exchange rate is for...
I think he might have just covered next week.
Y'all just did, but let me just double check.
That's amazing.
Currently at PUSD. Wow, really? 135? Gosh, that's really good.
Pretty good.
It's better than the euro's doing. What's the euro doing? I haven't looked at exchange rates in a minute. Euro's at, okay, 113. That's not terrible. It was at like 110 last time. Okay, so 135. Let's add that, let's add that, let's add that, and let's add that. And we have reached our goal for next week as well.
That's amazing.
You guys are absolutely amazing. All right, so reached our goal for next week. Yay! So the week after will also be ad-free. That's just fantastic.
So next week we'll be like, sorry guys, no stream today.
Yes, we made so much on this stream. We're going to Hawaii.
That's right.
In the cargo hold. You still hanging out inside of this place?
Yes, I'm trying to mount this death claw.
That's dirty. All right, I'm gonna go get a fusion core so that I can
Charge it.
use my VATS armor. No, not so I can charge it. Because every time I switch into power armor, I realize that all of my fusion cores got added to my ammo box.
That's right.
Which is lame. Oh my god, those little freaking commie robots are back.
What?
What is going on?
Oh, this death claw is sweet. Fido.
Let me grab some fusion cores. Ammo box, there it is. And it's funny because I'm always without fusion cores, and then I'll be at an event, and you guys will drop me like 10 of them. Like 5 of you will drop me 10 of them. And so then I have fusion cores, and then the very next time that I'm out of power armor and I go to my stash box or my ammo box and drop all my ammo, I just get rid of all the fusion cores.
Yep, every time.
And then I don't realize it until I really want to use power armor, and I'm like,
Like that.
All right, we're about 30 seconds out from the event. Let me see. What do I got for food here? God, there's those damn super mutants. they sit out here and they just like pew, pew, pew.
I shall
It's
be
like
right back
the-
once again.
If you haven't seen, there's a, what was I doing? I was looking for food. There is a video that you can look up on YouTube, which is a trailer for a non-existent movie, and it's a trailer for this guy who is being hunted by a malevolent spirit that is going to kill him by whacking him in the head with a spoon, which it does about 1 time a second for like 20 years. And it's quite funny. And I feel like when I hear those damn super mutants or the Scorched or whoever is like standing off in the distance harassing me slowly. Okay. I am on my way. I can't believe we hit next week's goal this week. It's like super overachievers. Yeah, let me find that video. I'll post the link to it in the chat. YT death with a spoon. I don't even know what it's. Horribly slow murderer with the extremely inefficient weapon. Yeah, Fox Leader, you know it. Let's get a shareable link. Meanwhile, I'm being like whacked by a Scorched. Copy.
I'm back.
And I'll paste it in the chat. Yeah, so go watch that. Not right now. Watch that after our stream, and it's quite funny. Another one that is absolutely hilarious is called Fist of Jesus.
We love Fist of Jesus.
Yeah, I'll paste a link to that as well.
I didn't.
Jesus, it's another one as a JD. Yes, so we are well. If hang on. So we are actually about $750 away from clearing all of June. Like if you guys dropped $750 on us right now,
No
we
ads
would
in
be
June?
ad-free for the entire month of June. Yeah.
Yep. And then we'll definitely go on vacation to Hawaii. And then you're
There you go. So
guaranteed to
there's
be
the link to Fist of
ad-free.
Jesus. That's right. No stream.
No ads.
No ads. Yay.
Fist of Jesus. I can't believe that's still around. It's so good.
Let's see. Power armor. Oh, I don't even have my VATS power armor on me. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's terrible. Go put up a tent.
Jesus Christ, Vampire Hunter? That's the thing?
Don't know that one. I know Abe Lincoln.
Abe
Vampire
Lincoln, the
Hunter.
Vampire Hunter. Maybe it's from the same series.
You're like, oh yeah, Abe Lincoln, watch this. You
Jesus.
think your Vampire Hunter is cool. My Vampire Hunter can beat your Vampire Hunter's dad.
Right?
Tent.
Oxtail was trying to end the stream.
Was he?
Yeah.
There we go. That's. Dogs are really good at telling time. We don't know how, but they know when. I mean, obviously some things are like, for cues, like they know our outro. If we say the outro, then they get excited because they know that pretty soon they'll get a treat. But they know when it's 4:20. Like we used to make dinner reliably at 4:30, and so at 4:20 every day, without us giving any indication of anything, like we're both still sitting at our desks working, the dogs would get up and they'd start to fuss about.
Because they figure
trying
it
to
will
get
take
us
about
to-
10 minutes to herd us into the kitchen.
Yeah.
Very specific 420, not 419, not 421, 420.
Sir Knight Jr. Yeah, well, you know, we do live in Nevada where cannabis is legal, but to the best of our knowledge, the dogs have not been hitting the dispensary.
To the best of our knowledge, though, these days it's hard to just walk around the block with your dog without you and your dog getting high. Stoner pups.
All right. Get off.
Send it.
Hello, everyone. I am Homer, and I am here to help. These extraterrestrials are a grave threat to our planet. To hold out until the alien commanders kill themselves. We'll bring down the force fields on the brainwave siphons. The siphons will emit
Lunchboxes!
They can be avoided if you keep your distance.
All right, so this is the setup here. Vats with rejuvenators.
Oh, nice. Oh, Animation Agama says, on my way home, I saw a hawk raid a bird's nest right at the corner of a busy intersection. That's so cool.
That's cool. I was at the park that's by our house last year sometime. Not today.
Not today.
And we have a flock of pigeons that like kind of flies around the area, and they were very alarmed. And it's because there were two hawks that were diving into the flock trying to get pigeons out of the flock. It was pretty cool to watch. I love it. It's like, you know, watching the BBC Earth or National Geographic or something like that, like right in your own house.
And birds of prey are amazing.
Scorched, you're still here. They're like, "Brr."
Yeah, I saw them. They're
going
like a
on,
bunch
guys?
of stoners walking around. Did you hear something? That Scorch was trying to fight an alien.
Nice.
Doing his part.
The enemy of my enemy is still not my friend.
Excellent work so far. You're almost done here. There is still one more siphon to take care of.
I picked a boring corner. Let's have a much cooler corner. So this is the infinite VATS build, and I'm just getting like back-to-back critical hits and hardly using any AP. I'm just holding down the critical hit button.
Very impressive.
Yeah, it's a good build.
Well done. Your participation today was highly effective.
Aliens go home. A funny story about aliens, as in the illegal aliens type of aliens. Noodle and I were out when we were picking up River. What do we got? Nuka Cherry Rocket. I already know it. Thank you, though. When we picked River up from getting spayed, it was when we were at the Animal Foundation at the shelter where we got her, and we were waiting for our number to be called, and so we were just like wandering around the neighborhood, and it's in a Spanish area of town, so there were like Mexican restaurants and like Spanish work assistance places and stuff, and we walked by this one place, and they had a big sign on the door that said, "ICE is not welcome here. You are not allowed to enter." And I thought that was the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, ICE is a law enforcement agency. If they have a reason to enter your facility, like a little piece of paper on the door that says you can't is like, not going to stop them.
It's like if we just hand wrote on our door, "Police can't enter here, safe zone."
Yeah.
Like, they're not gonna
like,
honor
this is
that.
crack house, DEA go home. Yeah.
Right? They had some nice art there, a very Black Panther looking fist.
Yeah.
And some graphic design representing the freedom of the people.
Freedom! All right, where you want to do our outro?
Anyway, here is
wanna do it
fine,
here?
I think. Yes.
Let's do it out by... I love how much circuitry we get in these events.
Nice.
Let's do it... I'm gonna do it somewhere fun. Lockers, showers...
How about by the Slither Slide?
Crap. The Slither Slide. Okay.
Slither
Ping,
Slide.
so I know where you are. Gotcha. Oh, that Slither Slide. Yeah, I'm glad I asked, because... Where are you? Are you up top?
Yep. Right in front of the sign. I'm above the ice
I
cream
miss water
joint.
parks.
Actual water parks? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you're not actually... I thought you were up top.
No, I'm in front
Where are
of the Slither Slide sign above the ice cream joint.
The rest of us are up top. You should come up here. It's cooler.
Is it cooler?
Cooler.
Okay, it's pretty cool.
Get our framing in. All right. Waiting for Noodle.
Hey, here I am.
Geezer dude with a backpack. That's great. Like Bermuda shorts and a jetpack.
Yep. Here I am.
Here you are. I was trying to pick the right pose.
Very nice.
Well, that's all we have for you today. I want to thank everybody who donated and who gifted memberships and who made it possible for us to have not only an ad-free stream today, not only an ad-free stream next week, but an ad-free stream the week after.
Really?
Thank you all very much.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So we hit today's goal. Yeah, we hit today's goal, and then I started adding that to next week's goal, and we hit next week's goal.
Right,
So,
okay.
yeah. So
Awesome.
it's amazing. Yep. Yeah, you got more people showing up. Cool.
Nice.
Any final parting words there, Noodle Pants?
No, not from me. If you guys haven't been up to date on your fishing, just make sure to check out our latest 3 or 4 videos that we released. That will catch you up to date on everything you need to know about fishing that we know so far. Otherwise, fishing is coming next week. So be prepared. We may have some downtime in the morning for that update.
We're definitely going to have some downtime in the morning. We will still be streaming at our usual time, and we will do our best to keep you entertained while we wait for the servers to come back up. But if you've been with us for any length of time, you know how that works. The most important thing, though, I think, is to remind you all to finish what you can off the scoreboard and spend your tickets, because they do not roll over to the next season. So if you don't want to lose them, spend them.
Tomorrow we'll be finishing up OSCAP's scoreboard live on the member-only stream. So if you're a member, you may have become a member today through all the gifted memberships. Join us tomorrow at noon Pacific. I will set that stream up right after this show and send you an invite. That's all for me.
I guess that's it. Thank you all for watching. My name is OSCAP.
And I'm Noodle Pants. And until next time,
Stay safe out there, vault dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.